Well, a key agency of the government is also in limbo, that being the Export-Import Bank. It provides loans to foreign buyers of American goods. It saw its charter expire back on June 30th, and now its funding could run out at the end of the month. And it's not just big corporations that could be affected. As Kate Rogers reports, small companies could feel the hit as well.
For small businesses like Mary Howe's Howe Corporation in Chicago, the fate of their livelihood hangs in the balance. And it's all because of the uncertain future of the Export-Import Bank, an agency that's integral to the operations of her company. Howe's family business exports up to 40% of its industrial refrigeration equipment to places including Central America and Canada. The Export-Import Bank ensures the money owed to the company from foreign customers, giving her access to working capital from her bank. Her backup plan? To self-fund.
Without access to collateral, it stifles our growth, and we are in a growth mode. Even our exports are growing. So all we have the choice to do if we can no longer finance it internally is tamp down on the sales.
The Ex-Im Bank is considered a lifeline for small businesses that export products overseas, making and guaranteeing loans and providing insurance to support those exports. Ex-Im's charter expired in June, meaning it's been unable to provide any new loans or insurance, but it continues to service its existing portfolio. Funding for the bank lapses after September 30th, coinciding with a potential government shutdown on October 1st. The Senate voted to fund the bank as part of a long-term highway bill in July, which has since moved to the House for consideration. Part of the reason Congress let the bank's charter lapse is due to fighting over who accesses capital. In 2014, the bank did $20.5 billion in financing, $5 billion of which supported exports from small businesses. The remaining $15.5 billion supports other exports by big corporations, including Boeing and General Electric, among others.
I don't believe it's fair. The vast majority of the resources of the Ex-Im Bank goes to a handful of Fortune 100 companies that have very large lobbying presence on Capitol Hill and in the administration. So most of this goes to very successful, well-heeled companies that don't need the money in the first place.
But Howe contends the failure to reauthorize the Ex-Im Bank will stifle the growth of small American exporters.
This has a big effect going forward on the job market.
Supporters are hopeful for a long-term reauthorization of the bank. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Kate Rogers.